refusing to let me see your name tag?
I'm not refusing.
Okay. Thank you for letting me see your name tag. So here's the thing. It is a liability for them to force me.
Not.
It is. But I don't understand. She
said
said that she was going to give me domestic violence places, and for you to keep coming and interrupting my safety is criminal.
No,
it is. It's criminal for police department to keep coming, interrupting my safety and cons.
The last line. I don't show up unless they've already done everything
they didn't give me the. She didn't give me the resources.
So what do you plan on doing after this?
I don't know. What I just got threatened two times in one night, and you guys keep showing up to interrupt me being safe at every location I'm at.
What do you plan on doing after leaving the hospital?
I don't know. The social worker's supposed to help me because I'm not safe.
Well, they're giving you resources now.
I haven't had it. You keep interrupting every location I'm at, committing crimes.
Help somewhat.
I think that you are the reason why these people act odd, and then you're contributing to psychological abuse by gaslighting me. If I got threatened 2 times one night, I think it's sadistic and sick. I don't know. I need advocacy.
Okay, so you don't know where
there's another police right there.
So how about we try to figure out where we can get you? That's what I'm trying to say.
I would like to speak with a social worker that makes a living out of doing it. Why do I have to be forced to speak with police in every environment? She didn't give me the resources. That's not true.
You were getting upset with her.
She wouldn't help me. She told me to call on my phone and wouldn't cover for my abuse and my daughter's abuse, which is a crime. You won't take all these reports. For a social worker to deprive someone of assistance and to report the abuse, it's criminal.
But we have to go outside.
I don't want to speak with the social worker.
There's no crime that's been committed here.
Yeah, I wanted to speak with the social worker.
Trespassing at this point.
So now you're trying to deprive me of medical treatment and threaten a criminal trespass out of corruption?
You have been medically cleared.
The social worker said that she was going to bring resources back for you to keep coming on these properties and intimidating me and bullying me and threatening criminal trespass to force me to be in jeopardy is a crime.
I have not said anything. I said you are committing trespassing. I didn't say
this isn't trespassing. I'm not being heard. The person is giving me resources.
You are refusing to leave.
Are you treating anybody?
Social work is already giving you.
Who else are you doing this to in this hospital? Who else are you guarding and forcing them to leave? He just gave me the discharge papers. Can you tell me why you're here in the first place? So quick. He just gave me the discharge papers. I don't understand why you're here so quick and why I'm the only person in hospitals that are forced to leave and get escorted out by police at a multitude of locations. Can you tell me why you're here? He just discharged me. Yes. You don't have enough time to be here that quick. You don't come that quick when I'm getting threatened and violated and the attacks with a deadly weapon and all of that. You don't come that quick. So I'm not understanding how you're already conveniently here. And ready to escort me out to interrupt and enforce abuse like you've done for 5 years, which is a crime. So you're committing an active criminal act, then didn't want to show me your name badge. For you to keep coming to every single environment, stopped on the streets, using transit and set up crimes, you need your felonies. This is no longer abuse, this is torture. For 5 years, you have tortured me, violated me, sometimes with assaults, arrests, mistreated me and my family with no consequences. You are not good people. I want people to realize the extent of crimes and people caliber of mind that they're conspiring with. You just come on property and enlist every environment that I'm in to be abusers with you. Flash your badge and guns and say, I want you to rack up charges with me because I'm too cowardly to do it on my own. So I'm going to come and have you be abusers with me and pretend like it's you and then blame you for it, which is criminal. Hiding behind all these businesses to enforce your crimes, you should have been in prison a long time ago. So I don't understand why the police enforce me to be homeless, enforce my kids to be in abuse, me in abuse, and you're still free and nothing's done. Everywhere I go, you're there. Walking, using transit, you're there. Put outside at TP, trying to flee from my life, you're there. What do you want me to do? You're denying me law enforcement, hire people to threaten me, mistreat me, attack me. What is your expectation? What would a woman going through this living hell, what would be her mindset? What am I going to do? You tell me, because you keep interrupting everything I do, even access to my own children. So what am I going to do when you guys are not under control?
We're trying to get you to a shelter. That helps.
Which shelter?
Whichever one's open.
Okay, you're going to take me to the shelter.
I mean, if you relax, I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, let's see. I'll see if you detain me. Okay, you'll take me to the shelter.
I could take you to a shelter of your choice.
Okay, what if they don't help? Can we get the social workers are supposed to place you in a shelter and make sure before you leave that you have shelter and not force you to sleep outside?
No, so social work can give you a resource. We can call. You can call right now.
Okay, that would be great. Yes.
We'll call and see if somebody's got a place.
Yeah, so
you have, like ID in case they ask. They sometimes ask for.
That would be good. But here's the thing: can't we? I have to be in danger. Can't we call here like normal people have the right to call and get placed in safe environments?
You're more than welcome to call from here.
Okay, thank you.
No issue with that.
Okay, so I don't have the resources yet.
The social worker didn't give you a list.
No, I keep telling you that, but you keep enforcing that I leave and be in danger.
I don't think you're in danger, but
I just got threatened 2 times in one night, and that someone pulled the gun on me and pulled the trigger. And you guys wouldn't take the report. That is dangerous. Someone purposely hit me. Someone purposely hit me in my car, April 19, 2022. I couldn't do the report. I get gang stalked. That's dangerous. And each time I try to be safe, if you guys interrupt it, that's not safe for me.
How about this? I'm up here in the waiting room. Me and you. There's a phone. I get the numbers. We call.
Thank you. That's better.
Because I just have to clear this room. I'm not trying to.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll figure out how to get you.
Yeah. Because.
I'm not gonna let you just go outside if you're concerned about it. You want to get your target off the wall?
No. Yeah, it's a lot of things to make sure I don't charge devices. Police even came at the Baylor station trying to enforce that I don't charge. That's a threat. Because I can record active crimes that people won't investigate.
We'll call some places. Have you been to any of the shelters in the area? You familiar?
Well, I had an apartment, and I got job scammed, so I couldn't be there and have the job. There's so many conspirators in my abuse. And then I tried to get housing, and they claimed that they shut all housing down for a parental assistance when I needed it. Then I got in this, tried to get help in domestic violence. Then they conned some things going on, and so I went to CPS and went to go report it and was arrested. But each time I have these arrests and people lie and slander me, I lose things. So I'm forced into homelessness. I even have had things stolen from me, bags repetitively, maybe like 15, 20 bags. That's a lot of bags and items stole. So then I go to these places. When the bags weren't stolen, people would steal my items, my clothes, and wear them in front of me at shelters.
You said you had daughters, right?
I had. Yeah, I tried to report crimes going on with my child at CPS and was arrested. You guys won't do anything with the interference with child custody crimes. You can't find any of the 30 or 40 reports.
So who's in custody of your children right now?
I mean, you're supposed to be, if you're really legitimately trying to help me, can you take a report? And see why I've been kept pried away from my child for 5 years?
Well, let's do one thing at a time.
Okay, well, good. Where's the phone?
What's up here? Hey, just had to step away and people were like, go with it, and I judge you put your stuff there. Okay. Hey, up here, you can come up here.
Yeah, you haven't got the resources yet from the social worker.
We're gonna lift them up over here.
No, I wanted the social worker doesn't want to help. They're making you do social worker things.
No, that's not it. I already know the numbers. They're up here.
I wanted the domestic violence places. I just don't understand why law enforcement would enforce that I don't get help out of my domestic violence crisis.
I got you covered.
But I didn't want to. I wanted to speak with the social worker.
Yeah, check this out. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
I want you to hear me.
Because this is what's going on, sir. So typically women that are fleeing a domestic violence crisis are not forced to stand up and be, terrified for their life fleeing a domestic violence crisis. Okay, let me plug up my devices because like I said, I got threatened 2 times in a couple hours.
You want to sit over here? I got an outlet over here.
Oh, okay. You're asking if anyone spoke with me, she wouldn't help. And didn't give me the paperwork. It's a liability for her to deprive me of the housing on my release. That's a lawsuit. Then she would not report suspected child abuse, which is a crime, and my abuse. So she did 2 things that was unethical tonight. I don't want to speak with her. She has integrity issues. And some kind of way you won't report the crime she just committed. Okay, so I'm not allowed the social worker for 5 years.
They're not going to. They're not going to come because said that they went over there and spoke with you, and it was an unpleasant conversation. I wasn't there. I can only try to help you from here on out.
Well, unpleasant doesn't give a person the right to commit a crime. We're deflecting on slander and crimes.
I get you. I'm not going to go.
But you're police and you're not doing your job responsibility. I think you're the reason why she did